NBA Central. You got your boy C Dub in the building. You know we got Stevo over here on the side. And shout out my man Big Kev down there. What's the word, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Yo,
What's good, Brody? Yo.
Hey
bro.
man. Hey man, it's just NBA. We love the NBA and we want to talk about it, bro. And we're gonna start off with the Denver Nuggets, man. The Denver Nuggets on a little bit of a skid. They lost 3 games in a row. Uh the they've been giving up 120 points per game in this losing streak. And and I don't know how much Joker can do. He dropped a 30, 20, and an 11 triple double earlier today. What seems to before I come with my reason, I think that the Denver Nuggets are sliding. What are some of the reasons y'all think the Denver Nuggets are sliding right now?
I
So we
told y'all.
gonna
I'll go ahead, Kev.
Steve, we gotta hit the intro before we go into it, right?
Oh no, just go and answer
Nah,
the question.
we going into it. It's time to go into this, bud.
Oh, okay. Hey, I be
Yeah,
on all the different podcasts. Some of them start with an intro, some of them don't. You did, my bad,
bro.
Steve. You can go ahead first then.
But yeah, I think I'll say it to begin with to start off. Like I said a couple months ago, them losing. What was his name? Monty. Like Monty and what's the dude name that just left? But regardless, is they lost two of their main role pieces. And
Hmm.
every since they lost that, I was like, I mean, they wasn't the best, but when they came into the game, that's what they needed. When Joker went, they need scoring when Joker is out, and they
Yeah,
was constant stores. Monty was a knockdown shooter. He'll give you a quick each 18 off the bench. So with that not being there, they're leaning on people like Reggie, people like that, and it's like they don't. I really think it's just the cohesion. The cohesion is not there yet. And with a team like that, when you've been Denver, when they was with Monty and dude, they was together for a while. So they played a lot of ball together. So they know how where they was gonna be at. They know how to run the offense. They knew the scheme. So it was way easier. Now that they have new players, they getting used to. It's different. So like it's just weird. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. Caldwell Pope is a solid player, but
yes,
it's way different from mine. It's way different. So it's like Bruce Brown, way different. He's more of a spot up shooter, a la Caruso type,
yes,
dirty work,
yeah.
all type of stuff. Like it's just stuff like that. So I just think they had a real main core bench, and that main core bench is gone. So it's like it's different now.
Yeah, yeah. Big Kev.
So these new guys are kind of still learning how to play together. So I agree with you, Steve O. And you know, a couple of Brooklyn Nets had to play out of their minds today to get this win on the road in Denver tonight. So like for Spencer Dinwiddie to have 16 assists, for example, or Nick Claxton to have 20 points, which he normally doesn't get with six boards and 5 assists. They had to go crazy to win this game. And shout out to the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's loss was of no fault of Nikola Jokic. My man had 35 points, 20 rebounds, and 11 assists, along with 2 steals and 2 blocks. So, like, it really wasn't on him, but it's really on the others. Like, Aaron Gordon got to step up. You got to hit the shots that you're taking. Contavious Caldwell Pope, who's a new player in this rotation, he got to step up and hit his open shots. And then you got the bench with Bruce Bowen and Jeff Green and Reggie Jackson, who's new to the squad.
Know
They
that
got to
man,
step
Bruce
up and hit
Bowen,
their shots.
Bruce Brown, my brother.
My
Bruce
bad,
Brown.
Bruce Brown. My bad, bro. Bruce Brown.
Bro,
I'm
you ain't the
Bruce Brown.
first
I
one to
got
do
these
it.
sunglasses.
You ain't the first one to
I
do
got
it. I
the
promise.
I got the sunglasses on. I'm trying to look cool like C-Dub. But
Oh,
you
bro.
know, but what I'm more concerned with Denver is not their position in the Western Conference, because I feel like the 5 game lead that they have over Sacramento and Memphis is going to hold up. But right now they're at 46 wins and 22 losses. And if you look over in the Eastern Conference, Milwaukee has 48 wins and Boston has 47 wins. Philly's right behind them with 44. And if Denver makes it to the finals, they're gonna have to win on the road. And right now, the Western Conference is struggling overall, with the exception of the Sacramento Kings. the only team that has an above 500 record in the Western Conference is the Sacramento Kings from 1 through 10. Let's see what else. All the way down to 13, where everybody's fighting for those positions. So on the road, Denver is 16-16. They're gonna have to win on the road to win the finals. Phoenix is 15-19. They're gonna have to win on the road to win in the finals. And Golden State is an abysmal 7-26 with the rest of the Western Conference all below 500 in the on the road. So Denver has something to think about in terms of closing out this season on a nice little stretch to win some road games before they get into the playoffs.
Now, when I look at this Denver Nuggets team, and I do agree with some of the points that you guys said, I think they made two big mistakes. The first big mistake is they thought they didn't have enough to compete for a championship before the trading deadline. I think they overgambled. And when you do overgamble like that, you lose key pieces that got you where you are. And now it's kind of different. The chemistry is off. The defense is horrid. They gave up 117 to the Chicago Bulls. They gave up 122 to who was that?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Nets. Who was on the 10th? They played another team on the 10th. I think it was
the
Raptors.
No, it was the Raptors, yeah.
The Spurs. They gave up 128 points to the San Antonio Spurs. So defense is lacking. My second problem with this team right now is and I think we had a debate about this in one of the earlier streams that we had. I think they made a mistake with Reggie Jackson for Bones Highland. Bones Highland brought a lot of energy to this team, a lot of youth and exuberance to this team. The team looks bored. You could say the team look bored. They're ready for the playoffs, but what have they won to be calling themselves bored? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities for somebody to catch them. It's only 5 games. What do we got? 15 games left, 16 games left. Sacramento is playing well. We don't know what's going to happen. When is Ja Morant going to come back? There's other teams in there too.
5 games is a lot to make up with 15 games left.
But it could happen. It's not out of the realm. It's still a chance for it to happen. I'm just not very confident with this team. Joker's great. I mean, we can't deny that. He's great. Jamal Murray looks like he's close to himself. He looks a little heavy, to tell you the truth. I ain't nitpicking, but look a little heavy. He look a little heavy. He ain't doing the things that he did that got them to the Western Conference Finals in the bubble year. He doesn't look the same since that. But he's still good. I like Aaron Gordon. He does add a punch.
It's that bench, bro.
That bench is really lacking. Without Bones Highland bringing that jolt and youth exuberance to this team, I'm worried about the wrong matchup, even in the first round with this.
In fact, even though I'm not the biggest Bones Highland fan, but I know dude's talented and he worked with this team. Him and Monty Morris, that was their clique. They went out there and energy. It was energy and buckets. And that's what you're supposed to do. And they was active on defense. They didn't play the best, but they was active. So and the thing is, if you look at this bench, like on paper, they should be better defensively because it's better defenders compared to what they usually have. But it's all about activity. So if you're gonna go out there and play like bro, Reggie, I understand, but you gotta go out there and play like the Reggie we all know. You can't be giving up no 128 points in those Spurs. You gave up 118 points to Memphis without Ja. That's not good.
That's not.
It's not. So it's like, bro, y'all. I get what people saying they get bored, but like I said, y'all in no position to be talking about bored or click on. We should need to get hot. No, y'all need to be good the whole time because we didn't see y'all with an MVP type player, and it wasn't enough. So y'all gotta be almost perfect because y'all don't have the greatest roster.
They don't. It's really Joker, Aaron Gordon.
It's the starters.
It's the stars, bro. And then when oh my God, they go. I just feel bad. What if they have to run into the Lakers in the first round of playoffs, bro? I would not be comfortable saying that the Denver Nuggets got that playoff series. They
wouldn't be comfortable with the Lakers or Golden State Like that. Those teams or Phoenix, but Phoenix is not going to fall. They wouldn't be Dallas. They could beat Dallas, but they wouldn't be they wouldn't be comfortable with the Lakers or Golden State.
Oh, bro.
I'll tell you those two.
Yeah.
Utah, they can beat Utah as well.
I just feel like nobody should in the West should be comfortable.
Nobody.
No team should be comfortable. You can get beat anytime at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude. Go ahead. Dude, this is a question mark with every team. Oh, you go right down the line. Los Angeles Clippers, health. Denver Nuggets, bench.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis Grizzlies, what's up with y'all? Is he even going to play the rest of this season? Do they have the maturity to win a championship? Golden State, they can't win on the road. Is it coming to an end? Is this dynasty, which if you want to call it, is it coming to an end? Phoenix, is Kevin Durant going to be ready to play in the playoffs? Is he going to be healthy? You can go all the way down the line, bro. Dallas, can they stop anybody? Can they stop a cold? It's just questions, bro. It's going to be a very interesting Western Conference playoffs. Now, anybody got something else to say about the Denver Nuggets?
Y'all better
I want to say
before we
move on to the next topic, let's see what the comment section is saying about the Denver Nuggets.
All right, let me check and see what y'all talking about.
We got Haize in here acting a fool.
Hey, it was rushed. Leave us alone. All right, what that boy Shake say. Do y'all realize the Denver Nuggets have the best record in the Western Conference? Can't afford to lose a game at this point. Ain't nobody catching them. You right.
And Shay, I said that. Like, I think they're
No. I'ma just disagree with Shay. What gives them the right to just get bored with basketball games? Are they the defending NBA champions? Did they win it 2 years ago? Did they win it 3 years ago? What gives them the right?
Well,
they are.
They're good. They're good in the West, but they don't want to have to play on the road in the East to try to go to a championship series versus Boston, Milwaukee, or whoever in their top three and have to play on the road.
Oh no, man! I just think if you're not a champion and you ain't been there and you don't know what it takes, you ain't got no right to say you bored about the regular season. You should be trying to improve.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And improve your position. And they can still improve their position because I don't think they out of the realm of somebody catching their ass. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they better win. They better go out on a winning note before they get caught.
Bro.
Draymond Green is basically doing what Draymond does. Hey, we gonna get into that in the next topic.
You definitely got something to say about that.
The general. He said Denver is bored right now and ready for the postseason. I wouldn't be surprised if Denver and the rest of Joker and Jamal are out the couple. Hey, that's something this NBA does. So
they does. They probably
it's so weird. It's so weird because you didn't see those Bulls teams, those Celtics teams, those Lakers teams. Like, there was no on board. They came out every game, or it felt like they came out every game and tried to put their foot on your throats and make sure that you didn't win a game. So for a team that hasn't, like you said, Cedar, for a team that hasn't won anything to be playing like they're bored, it's unacceptable.
Facts. I 100% agree.
Oh, bro.
That man, Jay Capone, said, what's the word with the gang on folk? Bro.
No, bro. What's the word, big dog?
What do you say? Denver doesn't have a legit backup center. That's a nice point. That's a nice point. Jeff Green is not going to cut it. Definitely not.
Nah, Jeff Green.
And I saw Nerlens Noel on Brooklyn in this game, actually. Brooklyn Nets signed Nerlens Noel to a 10-day contract. And honestly, Denver should have been looking at him. Or maybe they need to go relook at DeMarcus Cousins or something.
Or
go call Jeff Green, ain't it?
Or go call Dwight. Hey, you still got that Taiwan contract? Cut it.
Listen,
bro.
Come over here.
Let's go.
I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. That man should still be in the league. I don't care what nobody talking about.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But let's segue into this. Let's do this one more. Then we'll go
one last one. He said, I could see Phoenix falling a little bit because even though they have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul, they still don't really have a strong bench that can stay consistent in the playoffs. That's facts. They definitely losing Cam and Mikal Bridges is
Yeah,
going to take a hit, especially
yeah,
with somebody like Mikal that
And
hasn't been playing. I mean, not playing, but he doesn't miss a game.
yeah, yeah,
and losing Kevin Durant after signing him because he's most likely out for the rest of the season. So
yeah.
that
Play.
hurts because we won't be able to see what type of strength they would have to maintain or move up or down in the standings because Kevin Durant is out for the next 2 to 3 weeks.
For sure. I just seen some crazy shit from Shay. He just said, go pick up Tony Bradley. You funny as hell, Shay. But we gonna move on to the next
Hey,
topic.
you keep it up, Haize. Don't let me bake you. Don't let me bake you and laugh.
Mhm.
He on this motherfucker going crazy, Haize
Oh,
is.
bro.
But let's get on to Draymond Green. I'll start this off, bro. I just got somebody gotta be the one to say it. I think that ever since, I'm going to give him his credit, since the 2017-2018 season, that's the last time you seen Draymond Green be at least medium in a basketball team in 2017 when he contributed to the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green, ever since that, has shot less than 50% from the field, being a front court player. He shot under 30% from the three-point line, being one of your key players for the Golden State Warriors. He's not been one of the great defenders in this NBA Basketball Association. He's living off 2017, 2018. He's actually causing more problems than he's presenting good opportunities for the Golden State Warriors. Let's just go back and look at a couple of them. When he kicked Kevin Durant in the nut, when he kicked LeBron James in the nuts, was that a stupid move on his part? Was it an accident? No, it was a stupid move on his part. Cost them the championship, I think.
Yeah.
When it comes to Kevin Durant, who told you could go and call Kevin Durant a bitch? Who the fuck are you? He don't know you. Y'all just got on the team. You go call a grown man a bitch in front of all these cameras, bro?
Well, you
I know it.
like what?
No, that's a grown ass man, bro. You
I
can't
don't
call
care.
that. That cost them a championship, maybe two. This year, and now this is what I wanted to get to. This year, he punched that young kid in his face, cold cocked him, backdoor. He wasn't expected. He punched the shit out that kid and ruined the whole chemistry of this team. So my question is, and does this is last year on his contract? Is this his last year on this contract?
Yeah.
It's
He
last
has
year.
an opt-in clause. He has an option to
Well,
opt back in.
Yeah, he's gonna opt in because ain't nobody gonna want him. Look,
Right, because his option is like 27, 28 million or something like that.
Draymond Green is the number one freeloader in the NBA, and he's been there since 2018. He's causing more problems than he's worth. And if I was the Golden State Warriors, I would be done with him after this season. He already ruined their chances of going to the NBA Finals this year. So tell me about Draymond.
So what I'll say about Draymond is he's like literally the ultimate system guy. Like I agree with people when they're saying things like he wouldn't be a great player in other places. Like Dylan Brooks is saying that lately. But it's two things. One, prior to getting injured last year in their championship run, he was in the defensive player of the year conversation. So I can't say that he hasn't played effective basketball since 2017 because he has. And two, he might not get all the he's one of those guys that's like an intangibles guy. So like it might not show up on the stat sheet, but that screen that he set or the pass that he passed to before the pass to start the break, all that stuff really matters. But I do agree with you. He's not all-star Draymond anymore. But I can't say that he's always been a freeloader or always been the biggest freeloader in the history of the NBA. I just can't say that because he's an integral part of what Golden State does. Iguodala is a shadow of his former self as well. He's also on the Golden State Warriors, and he's not hitting the shots that he used to hit. He's not athletic like the way he used to be. So, besides all that, I can agree with you, C-Dub. Like, there's work to be done. Punching Jordan Poole really did, I believe, derail this season currently, even though they're, positioned to make the playoffs and not have to play in the play-in situation. The fact that they suck on the road, the fact that they're struggling following a championship run, and they're not in the top tier of the Western Conference or even in their own division. A lot of that has to do with Draymond and his boneheaded decisions. And, sometimes I think Draymond, the spotlight, poisons his thought process, if that makes sense.
That's great. That's a great line. That's a great line.
So, because even with him being like, he has his own podcast, he's going back and forth with people in his own creative type media thing that he got going. So, he already has. A deal in place.
Kev, one second. I want you to continue. Take the chat off. We got a fucking ignorant ass chat. Get that chat off the screen. Go ahead. Hey, good look, Brandon Jet, bro. Go ahead, Kev.
my bad. But that's all I'm saying. Like, Draymond is a personality at this point. He's more like a WWE type, AEW type person who's living off the glory of his past excellence, but he still has a role on Golden State, and I can't begrudge him that.
Bro.
That's where I was heading. I'm like, yeah, he's a person with antics. We know he has his antics, but at the same time, yes, I feel like once I wasn't a fan of the podcast because I'm like, you putting too much light on yourself. And I've always I started off not being a Draymond defender until I was really starting to understand the game. I understand how he affected the game in so many different type of ways. So I was like, you can't say he's not doing nothing, but bro, you're not the main dude to be talking the way you do.
Yes.
Now I get it. The man knows his basketball. He's very smart. We understand that.
For sure.
But it's bro, you do be talking like you a one. You was barely a three.
Barely.
So I get what people saying, but to say he a freeloader, he ain't out here bro, he ain't, come on, that offense ain't run. That offense ain't run correctly if he ain't there. If you look at the 2021 season, he started off hurt. That season before towards the end, it looked horrible. That offense can do nothing. So it kind of just set the precipice of how that season was going to be, which was terrible. They got a first round pick. They got the second pick because of that year. So you can't really just say
they didn't even know what to do with that pick. They're
right. that pick is dog. All right. They were let's take the big dude. We do need a center, right?
Let me ask y'all a question though. The Golden State Warriors won the finals last year. Can y'all give me the top 5 performance on the Golden State Warriors for that finals run?
Wait, which final run?
It was Curry and Wiggins. Curry and Wiggins was at the top of the list.
Okay, then who comes? Clay. We could say Clay was next.
No.
Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole didn't perform. I put it. Okay, let me just say mine. Okay, because it might be we got different opinions. I'm gonna go Stephen Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, maybe Draymond Green at 5. So he had an absolute horrible finals.
Did you not just say you say Jaylen Brown?
No. I'm talking only for the Golden
State. You said Draymond Green.
Only for the Warriors.
Because in my opinion, after you get past Wiggins, you start naming Boston players because
I'm only talking about the Golden State Warriors. Only the Golden State Warriors.
I get
what you saying.
I get what you're saying.
Performance.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's how poorly all of them performed, not just Draymond.
I get what you're saying.
It was all of them. I'm not even thinking about not even Klay Thompson. He didn't do nothing memorable.
He was horrible.
Finals.
He was horrible.
So it's and Jordan Poole didn't do nothing memorable. So it's Draymond being in the category with them, it's like you could easily say he was third, fourth,
Oh
fifth. It
yeah,
don't matter. He was
not to
all
cut you
10.
off. Not to cut you off, but Shea dude, he got a good point. Gary Payton did have a
Gary
good.
Perry,
He had a
yes.
good one. He had
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
I
You're
would
right.
say,
Gary Payton Jr. Gary Payton the third.
There
He
you go.
definitely
That's
did
the
his
third.
thing.
That's the third.
But
I will put him slightly over Draymond.
no, bro. Did he have a
right.
good series? He did not have a
Yeah,
good series. Not at
but
all.
But
he didn't have. He didn't have.
Golden
I feel
State
like
didn't have a good series.
yeah. I'm about to say, but I was like towards the end, he got it together.
Okay.
Because
Because
that last,
Golden State won that series because of experience, not because they were better than Boston.
hey, bro, Shay, I ain't gonna lie, Shay dropping some nuggets. Kayvon Looney too. Kayvon,
Yes.
people do not give. I gotta stop everything. Kayvon Looney, we gotta get that man. That man should be in the talks of a top 10 center in the league. Because for what he does for his team,
Yeah.
keyword, what he does for his team, he's a top 10 center in my opinion.
You think about that
No, Looney,
lunch pail and hard hat. He does all the Taj
All the
Gibson
dirty
things.
work.
All the Taj Gibson things. He do
Looney,
it the best.
Looney did his thing, but again, Wiggins and Curry did they things in the finals, like type. You know, it was
Right.
like memorable type stuff. So that's not to say that other players didn't step up, but it just wasn't that type of series for the Golden State Warriors
Right.
this past series. They
Wiggins
won
got
off
paid.
experience.
Bro, it's
Wiggins
just
literally got paid off that performance for that
yeah,
performance.
he definitely did. And I don't think Draymond will get signed back to Golden State. He might do. I don't know what kind of hypnotized spell he got on the basketball world, but y'all better open y'all eyes. Y'all spending y'all money on the wrong shit.
Cause he does, like, if he go anywhere else, does it work?
No.
He's gonna be. I feel like, hey, I'm scared for him because he's gonna be out of the league. To me,
Oh my God, you proving my point, Stevo.
but
What the hell? We can't let dudes
but
off
that's
the
not.
off the hook like
But
that,
my
bro.
thing is like once you like, because he's not that all-star player no more. It's like it's hard to train somebody that been in one situation for so long. Like he completely shifted into a facilitator now. So like if somebody not coming in and being like, I need you to facilitate only and just play defense, he's gonna run into some problems. And then on top of that, your team got to be built right.
Yeah.
Like you can't just like
So I can just set so he can set those illegal screens and get them open.
yeah, like Draymond, you can't just stick him on any other roster. It has to make sense. He's undersized. It's a lot of stuff you gotta. Yeah.
So we gotta.
Well, I'm not helping your argument.
We gotta compliment. We gotta compliment our team for Draymond Green. That's what a team got to do if they want a Draymond.
No, I'm not saying compliment. It just has to make sense.
Right. Right now, like Draymond would not thrive on this current Bulls roster because we don't have shooters. And then the one shooter that we have who's really good at catch and shoot wants to do step backs and make his game difficult is Zach LaVine. If Zach LaVine was like, hey, I'm gonna be Klay Thompson for a season, Draymond would fit perfectly on the Bulls.
I'm sorry. I ain't going on that. Hey, V Dog. This is a good question. I think Draymond, ain't a question, but a good statement. I think Draymond remains in Golden State. I got a comment for this. What good business decision would that be if they bring Draymond back to Golden State? You know he not taking no discount. I'm just sorry. Would that be a good business move?
I think he
out of there.
If that make business sense, that don't make any business sense. Nothing.
I just don't see that.
Draymond wants max money.
Yes.
If that's the case, sayonara, bro. Because you ain't getting no max money, my bro.
You can't, bro.
You're not getting that max money.
I honestly feel like his offensive woes, like his inability to hit the open three, his downsizing athletic ability, like he's losing his athletic ability overall.
Oh, what athletic ability?
But the stuff he had is gone. That's what he's saying.
Right. Whatever he had, it ain't there no more. And the locker room issues. Like the other day, even he had a hissy fit because Jordan Poole didn't pass him the ball. So
Okay,
it's like, you know,
I think he throws a hissy fit to anybody that don't pass the ball.
Tell me, okay,
right.
okay. Give me the positives you get if you want to sign for before we end this on Draymond Green. Give me the positives you get.
I'm gonna just say it like this. The only way you still keeping Draymond is if you still feel like you can run it back with this current roster. If you don't think you can run it back with
And
this
they
current
don't.
roster, get rid of it.
They don't. They don't
It's
feel
showing
like
now.
that.
It's showing now, folks.
The Golden
Yeah.
State, the Golden State Warriors front office, they every time they look at this team, they look at that road record and they know it's time to blow it up.
It's horrible.
They know it.
Yeah.
I've never seen this. I've never seen this roster play this defensively bad. Like
Yeah,
it's
bro.
bad.
They're in the same.
Oh.
They're in the same category as the 2000-2001 Chicago Bulls in terms of their road record right now. That's how bad they are.
Hey, and
Man,
that's a good segue.
that was a bad year.
That's a good segue, Stevo. I found out what we was talking about, bro. We was talking about Mike Brown influence on this team defensively.
That's what it was.
Go ahead, take off, Stevo. Go and take off.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna say it like this: if that man don't win Coach of the Year, y'all tweaking.
Tweak it, though.
Bro, and the reason I wanted to talk about Mike Brown is because as soon as he left Golden State, what happened?
Ew.
Just like that, bro. This man has been a head coach so many places, and
Yes.
I'm happy to see it because I've always been a low key Fox fan, and I always knew he just need a coach and some teammates, just some teammates.
Yes.
They finally got him a coach, and not only just any coach, a well-rounded coach, a championship winning coach.
Championship.
A coach that had been on his own in so many different places. This man, wasn't he a Lakers coach at one point?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like
with Dwight and Kobe.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
didn't have the pressures of a Laker coach. He didn't have the pressures of the assistant Golden State coach. There's one rings.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's showing off.
Mhm.
It's showing up. How many didn't they just break a team record 40 wins and how many
40
years?
wins. Yep. I think it was
Wait,
20 years or something.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out this ring that he got because that was David Black that won with the Cavaliers or
He was assisted on the coach. He was
He was
assisted.
assisted as a Golden State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought y'all
He-
somebody's
he's
head
gonna,
coach. My bad.
No. He never won as a head. He never won a ring as a head coach. No, he won as assistant coach.
Okay.
So, but I'm just saying the defense is gone.
Yeah.
And Sack is playing some solid defense.
That's why they're the only team in the Western Conference with an above 500 road record right now.
Facts.
Out of all the teams in the West that's vying for playoff position, Sacramento is the only team with a winning road record above 500.
Now, do y'all think that'll translate it to the playoffs? That's the question, though. They a young ass
It
team.
depends on
They way behind the
it
ears.
depends on who they play.
That's what
If they play Memphis, they'll beat Memphis. I tell you
Yeah.
that. Like
Ooh,
they
I
have
ain't
what it takes to beat Memphis.
Wait.
They
I ain't ready
have
to say
what
that.
it takes. They
With or
have
without Ja?
what it takes.
with
It
Ja, they
don't
can
matter.
still.
'Cause
I honestly believe
Right,
with
it don't
Ja, they
matter.
beat him.
Ooh,
Just
that's
It
tough.
don't
because
matter
you
because
got too much going on over there. And
you got
Clark was
immaturity and distractions. You got immaturity and distractions versus a steady flowing ship that's gotten better as the season's gone along. Memphis started hot and they've dropped off. I feel like Sacramento,
way
if
before
Sacramento
LeBron.
plays Memphis,
Let me
I'm
just
saying Sacramento got what it takes. They got what it takes.
let me just say this. Memphis been in some fights now in the playoffs. They've been in some fights. Sacramento ain't been in no
Yeah.
fights. They clean face.
But
They babies.
Memphis ain't been in no fight when they best players and missing a key bench player that's out for the
In
That-
season.
turmoil.
that's
like
fair.
I'm looking at this season. Like I'm not obviously playoff
Yeah.
medal matters, right?
Facts.
But this season, the type of distractions that Memphis is suffering, it can affect you in the playoffs.
Facts.
Is what I'm saying. And when you
Team
run into a
like-
team that's young and hungry, like Sacramento, the same way Dallas ran into a young and hungry Golden State team back when they was the number one seed, and the believe season is what they call it. Like you run into teams like that, and it's over with.
It really is. It really is. And I could tell you this right now that he can definitely outcoach Taylor Jenkins. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
that's a mismatch.
they
Yeah.
already got the coach. So I'm not too. The thing about Sack, I'm not worrying about the coaching. I know he gonna hold his own. He didn't been in every situation. And
Yeah.
that team just young. So like, but yeah, like going against like a mate, like like a Memphis, like they could beat them. But like if they go against like a Lakers or the Clippers, that might be an issue.
That might be an issue. But look, ain't no play. The only playoff experience on Sacramento is probably on Harrison Barnes.
That's literally it. Honestly,
I think
Yes.
the center had a couple playoff series, but they didn't really do anything. Sabonis.
Yeah.
He had it.
Sabonis.
Sabonis had a little,
Has he been in the playoffs?
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know
if he had.
no playoffs in Indiana, bro.
Yeah,
Indiana been
if
to
he
the
had it.
playoffs, bro. Come on. Indiana been to the
Not with
playoffs. with the
Sabonis.
Bulls.
Have they?
They had to.
I don't
Come
think
on.
they've been.
I can't
You can
remember
look,
that.
but I'm not sure.
I
Paul
mean,
George left a minute ago, bro.
Yeah. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be an interesting Western Conference playoff series. Look at all the storylines. When I look throughout, I still think LA Clippers has the best chance to get to the Western Conference Finals. Maybe Phoenix too. We'll see how Kevin Durant comes back. But this gonna be. You say who?
I gotta ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
They don't make it. Then what?
Who is that? The Clippers?
Clippers. Yeah.
Oh, I got a bet out there. I don't want to talk about it right now because it's real devastating to my mind frame. I don't want to talk about it, bro.
Devastating to his mind.
What you think, Kat? What you think, Kat? What gotta happen? Something gotta happen, right? Tell me this man they just freeze when I
Did he just freeze?
Oh
There
No.
you go.
I got these Apple products, bro. So like certain things trigger them and
Okay.
then come connected to my laptop. My bad. Go ahead.
But yeah. How you if they don't make it, if the Clippers don't make it, like let's say they get bounced out the first or second round, what's next? What you think gotta happen?
They got to make some moves because it's not on Tyronn Lue. So like I don't think the coach is in jeopardy here. I feel like this supposed big two. This big two that they have, it's probably gonna be Paul George. That Paul George.
Yeah, shit. I
No,
swear
it's probably gonna be Paul George, but Paul George is gonna be on another team next season if they don't make the playoffs. If they don't make it to the Western Conference Finals, even I feel like they're gonna get rid of one of those big two.
Bro, he really want them to blow up. That's what Stevo talking about. Blow up Leonard and Paul George. But I wouldn't do it.
It's not working.
Bro, I don't understand how
working.
you got two top 5 defenders and y'all suck at defense. That don't make sense.
C-Dub, it's not working, bro.
It's not, bro. You can see
man.
it's the bro. Every since they've been together, it's literally the same stuff. They either not healthy, and when they do,
he got on the power line. He said he got on the power line glasses.
I don't even know what that is. What's a power line? Oh no,
He's got on the power. Hey, whoever has is that Haize said he got on them glasses from the Goofy movie. That's them power line glasses.
bro. Y'all can't, bro. I can't take
y'all old as hell. Y'all talking about some Goofy movie and shit, bro.
it.
Y'all
Bro,
old.
Some geezers in this line.
C-Dub the oldest nigga. You know the Goofy movie. Stop it.
Right.
Yeah.
They watched the most Larry and still talking about Larry finna be Larry, but that's another conversation.
Hey, bro, that's another
Jesus.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all pay attention to Walker Kessler, bro. That kid is solid. Don't nobody hate on
now
Walker
we talking
Kessler.
about Walker Kessler. What we talking about?
That's a different
What's
person.
Walker gonna be next? He gonna be Kevin McHale? He gonna be Kevin McHale?
He not the same, bro.
Yeah.
Robert Parrish.
Bro.
Hey, bro. I think that's gonna be it for NBA Central. Let's get a couple of these comments before we get out of here. Let's get a couple of these.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Ain't nothing but foolery going on.
The foolery. Wait, I like this one right here, though. I like this.
You got it.
Give Chicago Paul George for DeRozan. Laugh my ass. It's a joke, but I ain't mad at that.
I'm about to say, you know Cliff ain't signed off on that. I will take that.
I'll take that for sure.
We already frustrated with DeRozan's shot selection. You think Paul George going to be any better?
Wait.
Wait.
It's gonna be more threes in the process.
That's fine.
What?
That's fine.
Paul George is Is
That's
leaps and
fine.
bounds better than DeMar DeRozan.
That's fine. And he's gonna play defense.
And he's gonna play defense.
Yeah,
And he
that's
shoots
fine.
the three. He shoots
Bro,
the
it's,
three.
No, I'll give you that he's gonna play defense. I won't give you that he's leaps and bounds better than DeRozan. And I will stand on the fact that his shot selection is boo-boo.
I mean, he's 6'9". He can do shot selection like that.
Oh, you say it's boo-boo? How you say it's boo-boo, Kev? What the fuck?
No. It been boo-boo this year. It been boo-boo.
No way.
Yes, it has.
Paul George got one of the best bags in the NBA.
I don't care how many bags.
I'm not talking about accumulatively. I'm not talking about across his entire career. Right now.
Y'all selection. Y'all still living off that hitting the side of the backboard like that. Y'all still living on that shit.
No.
Y'all still living off
we living off of mom. You down 25. Why is you doing step back fade threes? That's what I'm talking about. Why you doing side step threes when you 6'9" can get to the hole with one step?
But I will give you defense. He definitely has defense, but his shot selection is just is up there with DeRozan. Like the crazy shots that DeRozan take that stop momentum and so on and so forth. PGD on the same thing.
I don't think
I got a question for Stevo. You think DeMar DeRozan and Paul George are equal offensively?
Hell no.
Who's better?
Paul. One almost won an MVP. What we talking about?
Well, you think DeMar DeRozan is on par with Paul George, Kev?
No.
I thought that's what you
I just don't think. I just don't think that Paul George is way better than DeRozan.
I do.
And I think his shot selection is. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I can see where you come from.
If we're talking about,
I'm thinking you talking about as a whole.
No.
Okay, we good.
I'm not. I said no. It's
Joe, we gonna go all day in this bitch. You know how we talk about basketball, bro. So let's get up out here. We appreciate y'all for coming here, joining us. Me, Stevo, and Big Kev. Y'all gonna catch us real soon. This NBA is heating up, bro. It's been a lot of like little fights. You know they don't fight in the NBA, but people been walking in each other. You know what I'm saying?
Get off me, Brad. Don't touch me, Brad.
Hey. It's the same way Boston today too. It happened in Boston and Atlanta.
Bro, that was a twirl. I ain't never seen no fight like that. How you twirl and fall together? Like what type of? I ain't finna.
And before we get out of here, I'm finna ask them a question from left field. Before we get out of here, who y'all got in the NCAA tournament? I'm gonna tell you, man. I got Alabama winning it all. Brad Miller.
Ain't a bad take.
Miller is a motherfucking demon. Who y'all got winning this NCAA?
Poor word choice for the Alabama young fella. First of all, considering everything that happened this season. But secondly,
who you got winning the championship? Alabama.
Get a break something.
But secondly, I'm going with Duke. I'm a Dookie over here.
Get out of there, Joe. It's over.
I'm riding with Chicago's. I'm riding with John Shire and Duke. Let's get it.
That shit over with. Good selection though, but that's done. Go ahead, Stevo. I got Alabama all the way. Arkansas is not a bad choice.
Arkansas gonna lose to Illinois in the first round.
Yeah, Illinois trash this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go.
Going to say Houston.
No, my heart wants to say Kansas.
That's a good choice.
It was gonna be Bama, but you picked them. So I'm gonna say it's between Kansas and Kansas and Houston. I ain't gonna lie, Houston kind of tough.
Bro. Houston tough, bro. Hey, that's good shit.
You tripping with Duke? I'm sorry, Duke ain't.
He's tripping hard.
Duke is Dookie. I'm sorry, Duke is Dookie. I'm sorry.
Bro, is they even in the tournament? I gotta check that shit out.
Lily Duke.
Is they in the tournament?
I gotta check their ass out.
They definitely in the tournament.
They gonna get buzzed by Purdue.
Oh, bro. You sure they ain't in the NIT for sure?
Hey, ain't gonna lie, you ain't lying. Hey, Texas, you gotta watch out for Texas too.
Texas decent.
Mm-hmm.
Texas
And
decent.
Arizona's like Texas decent. I mean, Arizona's decent too as well.
Arizona decent. Hey, most likely it's gonna be
Arizona
one.
beat the shit out of Texas. No,
Y'all
Texas beat the shit out of Arizona.
Y'all see any mid-major going out there doing some work?
No,
Nah. Okay,
they
it's gonna
always
be
make
one
it
of them
to.
big-
They always make it to the Final Four, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going Alabama.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one that make it to the Elite Eight or something. But
Yeah, that's the better
I'm not
question.
sure if they can.
Who you think gonna be that one? That's the better question.
What's the Cinderella team?
Yeah, what's your Cinderella
Oh,
team?
that's a good question. Hold on, let me type. Hold on, let me
Memphis.
look at the field real quick.
Memphis.
Oh, that's a good one.
Memphis your Cinderella?
Yeah, I go Memphis.
Um,
I go Memphis.
Penn State.
Penn State been hooping.
That's why I
Oh,
said Penn State.
that's tough. Penn State though. If they could they can win. But they gotta play perfect. They gotta play perfect. Oh, bro.
No, Penn State is a strong selection right there. That's a strong selection in terms of who can be the Cinderella. Penn State is the way they just did the Big Ten. Yeah, but the way they just did the Big Ten is good. I don't know, man. I honestly don't. Like, maybe a team that has pedigree in the coaching. We can maybe say Kentucky because they're not as strong as they've been.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I like Kentucky.
I don't like their roster though.
But they got talent. They got some talent. They could get hot. But I don't think they'll win. But that's a good pick though, for sure.
They get hot, but they won't get past the Sweet 16.
No, they won't. I know.
But what's the you talking about Cinderella? Like, do they have to be underdogs in all their matches? Like, do they have to be a 10 seed or higher?
No,
or
just
8
somebody
seed
nobody's saying.
Yeah, that you won't see coming.
Yeah, you don't gotta be. You ain't gotta be a super Cinderella.
Oh, bro. You think about it. We'll talk about it next time. See that we was about to get off the damn live 10 minutes ago, but we love us some basketball. Thank y'all for coming through and talking to the gang. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. Oh, bro.